Welcome to Saraswati Academy. As all of you know that yesterday we started practice set 1.5 and we completed 3 examples. पहिले 3 वर्ड प्रॉब्लेम्स जे आहेत ते आपण काल बघितले. आता आज आपण फोर्थ प्रॉब्लेम जो आहे फोर्थ एक्झाम्पल वी आर गोइंग टू सॉल्व टुडे. ओके, सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल we'll go through the word problem and we'll try to understand. See now what is the word problem. If denominator of fraction is 4 more than twice its numerator and if 6 is subtracted from both numerator and denominator, then denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. Okay, and you have to find the fraction. Now what we'll do, we'll consider the fraction as a x and y. Okay, we'll let the numerator be x and denominator be y. In this way we will consider. Okay, now the solution. Okay, so let numerator be x, okay, and denominator be y. Okay, now our next step is that is according to first condition. Okay, now what is our first condition given, that is denominator of fraction is 4 more than twice its numerator. Okay, what is given, denominator of fraction is, now what is our denominator? Our denominator is y. So denominator y, that is denominator of fraction is 4 more. Always keep in mind 4 more means you have to plus. Okay, so 4 more than twice its numerator. Twice its numerator means 2x and 4 more means plus 4. Okay, now we will arrange this equation and we will get, that is 2x plus y will go towards 2x, that will become minus y, and plus 4 will come towards y, it will become minus 4. Okay, so we have arranged the equation and what we got, आपल्याला काय फर्स्ट इक्वेशन मिळाले, that is 2x minus y equal to minus 4. Okay, हा झाला इक्वेशन नंबर 1. आता according to the second condition, see now what is the second condition. According to second condition, what is second condition now? If 6 is subtracted from both numerator and denominator, means what we have to do, x minus 6 and y minus 6. But after subtracting, what happens? See, denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. Now what is the denominator here? That is the y. So y minus 6. So denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. Okay, denominator becomes 12 times the numerator. Now we have to arrange the equation, we have to solve the bracket. Y minus 6 equal to 12x minus 12 6 are 72. Okay, now we will arrange this equation and it will be 12x, okay, plus y will go towards 12x, it will become minus, that is equal to minus 6 plus 72 will go towards 6, it will become minus 72. Okay, so it will be 12x minus y equal to 66. So this is our equation number 2. See, now we got equation number 1 and we got the equation number 2. Now we have to, what we have to do, we have to observe and we have to see whether the x is same or y is same. आपल्याला दिसतंय की y हा काय आहे, y is same, but for that purpose what we have to do now, we have to subtract both the equations. Okay, so what we write here, subtract equation 1 and 2. Okay, so after subtracting, what we will get, equation 1 is, that is 2x minus y equal to minus 4 and equation 2 is 12x minus y equal to 66. आपल्याला काय करायचं आहे, मायनस करायचं आहे, सबस्ट्रॅक्शन करायचं आहे. So while doing the subtraction we have to change the sign मायनस असेल तर प्लस करायची आणि प्लस असली की मायनस करायची. ओके, सो प्लस वाय अँड मायनस 5 विल गेट कॅन्सल्ड. 12 minus 2, that will be 10x. 12 is greater number, so it will be minus 10x. That is equal to minus 66 and minus 4. Minus minus plus. So 66 plus 4 किती होणार 70 आणि 66 is the greater, so it will become the answer for the answer it will be a negative sign. Minus minus sign will get cancelled and we will get x equal to 70 upon 10. So x equal to 7. 10 sevens are 70. So now we got the value of x. Now what we have to do? We have to put x equal to 7 in equation 1. Okay. What we have to do? We have to put x equal to 7 in equation 1. Now what is the equation number 1? That is 2x minus y equal to minus 4. This is equation number 1. We will substitute the value. 2 into the value of x is 7 minus y equal to minus 4. 2 sevens are 14 minus y equal to minus 4. Minus y equal to minus 4 minus 14 minus y equal to minus 18 it will be. Therefore y equal to 18. Okay, so what we got? We got the value of y and that is 18. Okay, so what is our required fraction? At the end we will write the answer. That is required fraction is now what is our fraction? That is x upon y. So that will be 7 upon 18. So this will be our final answer. Okay. Now we will solve example number 5. We will go through the word problem. As you can see that there are the two types of boxes A and B, and these boxes are loaded in a truck which have the capacity of 10 tons. Okay. Now here when 150 boxes of A type and 100 boxes of B type are loaded in a truck, it weighs 10 tons. Okay. So A type of boxes are 150 and B type of boxes that is 100. When both these 150 A type and 100 B type are loaded in a truck, the total weight is 10 tons. Okay. And when 260 boxes of A type are loaded in a truck, still it can accommodate 40 boxes of B type, and then it will means the full capacity it will become, that is the 10 tons. So that it is fully loaded, and then we have to find the weight of each type of box, that is the box A and box B. Okay. Now what we will do? That is the solution. Now we will consider that let the weight of box A equal to x and weight of box B equal to y. Okay. Now what we will do? According to the first condition. According to condition 1. What is the condition 1? That is the two types of boxes are there. 150 boxes are of A type, means 150x, because A type of boxes are x. So 150x plus 100 boxes of B type, so 100y, and the total capacity it will attain, that is the 10 tons. Okay. Now what we will do? As we got the equation, that is 150x plus 100y equal to 10, we can divide this equation by 10 and we will convert into the smaller numbers. After dividing we will get 15x plus 10y equal to 1. This will be our equation number 1. Okay. Now according to the condition 2. According to condition 2. Okay. Now what is the second condition? That is 260 boxes of A type. So 260x and 40 boxes of B type, and the total capacity that is the 10. Okay. So here also we can divide the equation and convert into the smaller numbers. We can divide the equation by 10. After dividing, what we will get? that is 26x plus 10 4s are 40 plus 1. This will be our equation number 2. Now we have to observe both the equations properly and we have to see that whether x are same or y are same. We can see here both are not same, neither x nor y. Okay, so but we can make it a same one. So we can cross multiply. If we decide that we have to make y same, then what we have to do? We have to multiply equation 1 by 4 and 2 by 10. Okay, so we'll write here that is multiplying equation 1 by 4 and 2 by 10. Okay, so after multiplying, what we get? First equation by 4. 15 4s are 60 plus 10 4s are 40 and it will be 4 1s are 4. Okay, so 4 1s are 4. This is our equation number 3. Next equation number 2 by 10. So 26 10s are, it will be 260x plus 40y equal to 10 1s are 10. This will be equation number 4. Now what we will do? We will subtract both these equations so that our 40y will get cancelled. Okay, so we will write here that is the subtract. Okay, we have to change the sign. प्लस असेल तर मायनस करायची आहे, मायनस असली तर प्लस करायची आहे. ओके, सो हियर बोथ आर पॉझिटिव्ह, दोन्ही पॉझिटिव्ह साइन्स आहेत म्हणून आपण मायनस करणार. ओके, सो 40y will get cancelled. 60 minus 260 or 260 minus 60, that will be 200x. मोठा नंबर ग्रेटर नंबर आहे 260, त्याला मायनस साइन आहे आणि म्हणून आपली 200x येणार आहे इक्वल टू 4 minus 10. 4 minus 10, that will be 6, so it will be minus 6. Okay, minus sign will get cancelled, so we will get x equal to 6 upon 200 आणि दोघांना 3 ने डिविजन, सॉरी नॉट 3 but 2 ने डिविजन जाते. 2 3s are 6 and 2 here 2 10s are 20 and 0, so that will be x equal to 3 upon 100. ही काय झाली तुमची? ही आपली x ची व्हॅल्यू झाली आहे, ती आहे 3 upon 100. आता आपण काय करणार आहे? पुट x equal to 3 upon 100 in equation 1. ओके, पहिल्या इक्वेशन मध्ये. नाउ आवर इक्वेशन नंबर 1 is that is 15x plus 10y equal to 1. This is our equation number 1. Okay, now we'll substitute the value of x. x ची व्हॅल्यू आपण इथे टाकायची आहे. x ची व्हॅल्यू आहे 3 upon 100 plus 10 upon y equal to 1. आता 15 3s are 45 upon 100 plus, sorry here it is 10y, not 10 upon y, here it is 10y. Okay, okay, so 45 upon 100 plus 10y equal to 1. Now 45 upon 100 will shift towards 1, so it will become 10y equal to 1 minus 45 upon 100. As you can see here that the denominators are not same, so 100 ones are 100 minus 45 upon 100 and here it is 10y. Okay, so 10y equal to 55 upon 100 and therefore y equal to 55 upon 100 into 10, so that will be 55 upon 1000. Okay, so what we got the answer, that is the box A type are 3 upon 100 tons. Okay, and y are, so x equal to what we have got, 3 upon 100, you can write it as a 0.03 tons. Okay, and y equal to 55 upon 1000, that is equal to 0.055 tons. Okay, so in this way we can solve this example. Okay, now we'll start example number 6. Okay, see the word problem I have written, that will read it. That is, out of 900 km, Vishal travelled some distance by bus and some distance by एरोप्लेन. सो व्हॉट इज द टोटल डिस्टन्स. एकूण प्रवास जो आहे विशालने एकूण प्रवास किती केलेला आहे 1900 किलोमीटर. 1900 किलोमीटरमधून त्याने काही जर्नी जी आहे काही प्रवास जो आहे तो बसने केला आहे आणि काही प्रवास जो आहे तो एरोप्लेनने केलेला आहे. ओके. सो आफ्टर दॅट इफ द बस ट्रॅव्हल्स विथ द ॲव्हरेज स्पीड ऑफ 60 किलोमीटर पर आवर. सो द बस Vishal covered some distance by bus. Okay, so what was the speed of the bus? That is, within 1 hour bus traveled the distance of 60 kilometer. This was the average distance, average speed, and the average speed of aeroplane was 700 kilometer per hour. So we have to find that this Vishal, he took 5 hours to complete the journey of 1900 kilometer. So find the distance that Vishal traveled by bus. Okay, so we have to find the distance that he traveled by bus. So now solution. Now what we'll do, we will consider that Vishal traveled some distance by bus and some distance by aeroplane. Okay, so we'll write as let the distance traveled by bus equal to x kilometer. Okay, and distance traveled by plane or aeroplane. Distance traveled by aeroplane equal to y kilometer. Okay, so now as all of you know, the three things are interrelated with each other, that is the distance, speed and the time. Okay, so in physics or in science one we have learned that is the time is equal to distance upon or speed equal to distance upon time. Okay, so we have learned this formula, that is speed equal to distance upon time. Okay, but now what we have to do here, now we have to write that is time traveled by Vishal, or time taken by Vishal to travel by bus. In this we will write it. Okay, so time required to travel by bus equal to, now what is the, we have seen the formula, speed equal to distance upon time. So time equal to, it will be distance upon speed. So the distance is what by bus, the distance is x and the speed of the bus is 60. Okay, so that will be x upon 60 hour. Okay, now the next is, that is time required to travel by aeroplane. What it will be? That will be y upon 700, because the speed, average speed of the aeroplane, it is given, that is the 700. Okay, so that will be y upon 700. Now we have to frame the equations. As you can see here that it is given the total distance is how much? That is 900 kilometer. Okay, so according to first condition, so x plus y equal to 1900. This will be our equation number 1. Now equation number 2, according to second equation. Okay, so what we have seen, that is the x upon 60 plus y upon 700. What is the time required? That is the 5 hours. Okay, but now here we have to arrange the equation number 2 in a proper way. We will cross multiply. It will be 700x plus 60y equal to 5 into 60 into 700. so that we can remove the denominator. So it will be 700x plus 60y equal to, okay. Now 5 6 are 30, so 60 into 5 will be 300 and 3 7s are 21, okay. 300 20 and 700 2 zeros, okay. So it will be 2,10,000, okay. So this will be our equation number 2. Okay, equation number 2. Now what we have to do? We have to observe the equations properly and we have to say equal. So we will equal y. To equal y, what we have to do? We have to multiply equation 1 by 60. Multiply equation 1 by 60. Okay. After multiplying, what we get? 60x plus 60y equal to 19 6 are 9 6 are 54 and 54 5 carry 6 1 are 6 6 plus 5 is 11, okay. This 1 0 and 1900 2 zeros. So this will be our equation after multiplying. This is equation number 3. Now what we will do? We will subtract equation 2 and 3. What is the equation number 2? That is 700x plus 60y equal to 210000, okay. So we will subtract. Here we will write as a subtract, okay. This is our equation number 2. Okay, we will subtract equation number 2 and 3, okay. After subtracting, what we will get? That is 700 minus 60, that will get 640x, okay. 700 is the greater number, so we will have minus 640. 6y, 60y will get cancelled, and here also after subtracting we will get 96,000, okay. After subtracting, what we will get? We will get 96,000. Here also 2,10,000 is the greater number which is having minus sign, so we will have minus 96,000. So what will be the value of x then? Minus sign will get cancelled and we will have 96000 upon 640, okay. Again this 110 will get cancelled, and after dividing 9600 divided by 64, we will get the answer, that is the x equal to 150, okay. So we got the value of x now. Now put x equal to 150 in equation 1. Okay. So now what is the equation number 1? That is x plus y equal to 1900, okay. So therefore the value of x is 150 plus y equal to 1900. Therefore y equal to 1900 minus 150, okay. After subtraction, what we will get? 0, then 10 minus 5 is 5, 8 minus 1 is, that is the 7, okay, and here it will be 1. So it will be 1750, okay. So this will be the value of 1. We got the value of 1, okay. So what is the Vishal travelled by bus? Find the distance that Vishal travelled by bus, okay. So by bus, that is the x kilometer. So he has travelled 150 kilometer by bus. So at the end you can write the answer, that is Vishal travelled 150 kilometer of distance by bus. Actually they have not asked the distance travelled by aeroplane, but still I have shown you. If it is asked that find the distance travelled by bus as well as aeroplane, then you can find the value of y also. So you will get the distance travelled by aeroplane, that is 1750, and distance travelled by bus, that is 150 kilometer. Okay, so we have completed the practice set 1.5, and in this way we have finished the first lesson, that is linear equations in two variables. Thank you.